Welcome, everyone, to the Completely Unnecessary Podcast.
Good morning.
That sounded like a sonic boom for Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021. That's Ian Ferguson.
That's me.
I got to Lysol that mic. I'm Pat Contry. On the show today, we'll be talking about
Fucking stuff. Bobby Kotick will update you on the Bobster. The Bobster.
at Activision Blizzard.
Fucking scumbag. WB fighting game announced? Oh, I guess so. G4 Rockstar putting the trilogy back up. Amica. We got some of that Amica talk for you.
We 15th anniversary.
We love the Amica talk. Yeah, so that's what we've got for you. Getting into it. How was your weekend, Patrick?
Well, Ian, it was fine. First off, I watched the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer that you can listen to on the exclusive Patreon podcast, patreon.com/CEO podcast. But I had a bad burger week. I like my burgers, Ian. I like my burgers a lot. I'm a burger fiend.
Yep, what happened?
But when I have a bad burger,
Just tell me.
it's not good.
Tell me what happened.
You trying to alpha me on my podcast?
Tell me what happened. I just want to know what happened with your burgers.
So I ordered two different types of burgers. I put
Alpha,
off.
Sigma, Beta, Gamma,
Trying to cuck me.
dog shit.
So I ordered from The Habit. I think it was like Tuesday night after the podcast. My friend, I should admit, so this is a warning sign. I'm not trying to burger shame her, but she loves McDonald's. That should have been a warning sign. She loves a McDonald's burger.
Actually, I think the quarter pounder with cheese is a pretty solid burger ever since they went fresh.
Burger King. McDonald's went fresh?
Yeah, for the quarter pounder.
Just for one of the burgers. They have one burger. They went fresh. Like pink slime on the rest. That's the thing.
quarter pounder is a fresh burger.
But that chemical pink slime taste burger, I want like one a year just to like, it's almost like you have to get that to fulfill yourself. Just, it's a unique taste, that McDonald's burger. You agree?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
very unique taste, whatever that meat substance is.
It's very specific.
So, but it's not a good burger. Like you'll die if you have more than like two of those in a month. So I ordered, so she recommended The Habit, which is like it's like a little,
it's all right.
above fast food.
It's pretty good.
It wasn't good though. I did not enjoy the burger. My stomach didn't reject it. It wasn't like an explosive rejection. The gas has bubbled up my stomach though, where it was like I was bloated for like 3 hours afterward. It was like it was bad, and the fries tasted like nothing.
I didn't like the fries, but I thought the burger was pretty good from The Habit.
Not for the price. Like we're talking, $10 burger. Like Wendy's is like my 7 out of 10 burger that I scale off of basically.
The problem is The Habit's main burger wants to be In-N-Out, and it's twice the price and not as good.
See, I wish In-N-Out was on DoorDash because I only had In-N-Out once, and I think it was overly greasy that day. I got to try it again.
I love In-N-Out. It's not the best burger in the world, but it's a good burger, and it's fucking inexpensive.
Just to let you know, Wendy's is a 7 out of 10. That's my 7 out of 10 burger. It's better than average. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's for the price. It's excellent. It's
a good burger.
For a $5 burger. It's outstanding for fresh meat. So that was my first attempt that she recommended. I tried again because I originally wanted to do Burger Lounge. Burger
Lounge is good too.
It wasn't good. It was a 6 out of 10 on my burger scale. The problem with Burger Lounge, it didn't taste fresh. If you told me it was fresh, I wouldn't believe you. The meat didn't taste fresh. The bun was destroyed on the bottom. It was obliterated. They put Thousand Island on it, and I wanted to taste it how it was supposed to be incorporated. You're supposed to put the lettuce on the bottom to protect the bun. That's the key. You put the lettuce on the bottom to protect that bottom bun. It was obliterated. I got the double. The double with bacon. This is DoorDash prices though. Was $18.
Jesus.
Yes, that's more than a Raglan burger.
Yeah,
which is like a 9 on my burger scale, 9.5.
It's my favorite burger, I think. Right?
Like how you said that, it's my favorite burger.
I mean, I'm thinking if there's maybe a better. I mean, it's not. Shake Shack is a real good fast food burger.
Never had that one.
It's my favorite fast food burger, but Raglan's probably my favorite burger.
Your favorite burger?
Burger.
Yeah, it's up there. So the point is, it can't be more than Raglan, because Raglan, it's less money even with DoorDash. I think it's like $17 in DoorDash for a Raglan burger. For like the Hogs and Heifer, which is one of my favorite ones. Then I got the fries. They tasted like bland. There's like no seasoning on them. They were like crispy, but not enough. Then I got the half onion rings. The onion rings were terrible from burger. I mean, terrible. They were not fully encrusting the actual onion part of the ring.
Fully battered.
They weren't fully battered. They were falling out. They were greasy. I did a half and half. I did half onion ring, half fry combo.
Frings.
And by the way, the more and more I look at it, the Five Guys hype is real.
No, it's not. Holy shit.
It's a better burger than these ones.
Five Guys is trash.
It's a better burger than what these two. You got to have our local one. And the fries are the best fast food fries I've had. The peanut oil fries are incredible. And for a small, they basically dump the same amount in as a large. It's true.
That's how they get you. It's the only reason anyone likes that place.
No, it's not the reason. I like the burger there. It's fresh burger. It wasn't fresh at the fucking Habit, I don't think. In Burger Lounge, you'd have to twist my arm. So the point is this. Oh, then I ordered these like... The Burger Lounge has their version of a chicken nugget, but it's not fully breaded. They were like more like grilled. It was $1 a nugget. I said, oh, for $10, these have to be like chicken tenders. They were nugget sized. 10 for $10.
Jeez.
There was not even a... So I know we're in the point where it's all about, gastronomy or whatever, and like stuff like that. You can't charge $18 for like a fast food burger. We just can't do that. That's Joe Biden's America, I guess. That's where we're at. I'm kidding. But you can't. You got to price your burgers and fries to the average Joe. You got to do that. You got to do that.
Delivery apps are getting out of hand. They're collapsing, I think, is also part of the problem. They're starting to charge a lot more than what you would pay at a restaurant.
Well, the restaurants have to charge more to make up for the percentage taken. That's what happens.
Right. I'm just saying it seems... I feel like they're upping their percentages because I've noticed the price is definitely skewing higher lately.
Yeah.
More noticeable.
Because a Raglan burger in person was only like $12-13. It's like $17 on the app. And so it starts to get more out of control when you do that for every single item. So yeah, it wasn't a good burger. I had 3 calorie rate my burgers. Like I should have just went Wendy's. I go Wendy's. I'm never disappointed when I order Wendy's. Never disappointed.
Might be time for that one McDonald's cheeseburger every year.
Now I want to try
recalibrate.
I want to try their one fresh burger on the menu.
Yeah, get the QPC.
Why can't they do fresh meat on a Big Mac? Why can't they do that?
Because it wouldn't taste like what you want it to taste
like. It
wouldn't
taste like that chemical burger. Yeah. The pink slime burger.
Ian,
what did you do this weekend?
Tried a new Thai place. Tried that soy OB. I don't know if you've seen it. It opened on Cable Street, where the Subway used to be next to the laundromat.
Oh, Subway's gone?
Yeah, that Subway is gone. Just fine, because I think fucking Ocean Beach at one point in time had 3 Subways, and it's a 7...
Did it really?
And it's a 7 square mile town. It definitely doesn't... It definitely had 2 for a long time.
Where was the other one?
There's one inside... there's one by the OB Quick Mart on Voltaire down by Abbott.
Okay, wait. Towards the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
By Dog Beach.
By that liquor store that was in the Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah. So, no, it was really good. I had, I've just been craving Thai food for like days and days. Got one of those green papaya salads. It was really tasty.
Green papaya salad.
Some of the best mock duck I've ever had.
Oh.
I think they make it there, or at least they prepare it very different. It was super tasty.
You know, where else since I had mock duck?
That was good. Also finished watching, it's amazing to me how many like TV shows are brought into existence and continue to exist for multiple seasons that you hear no one talk about.
I told you about the Mindhunter show that never existed. It was outstanding.
So Vonnie and I, this was not exactly outstanding, but Vonnie and I watched The Runaways, which was based on a Marvel property. It was a Marvel comic book about kids fighting their parents. Some of them have superpowers. They run away.
Kind of mutants.
I mean,
they're mutants.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, this was on like an offshoot channel I never heard of.
I don't know what channel it was on.
Like Cloak and Dagger came back as a show, and I'm like, what channel is this on?
Yeah, it was. In fact, there's a crossover Cloak and Dagger and Runaways episode in the last season of The Runaways.
Say what you will about like DC movies, their TV universe.
No, this is Marvel stuff.
This is my point.
Oh yeah,
the DC TV stuff all fits together. The Marvel stuff they don't care about at all.
Well, it's funny. Like you have your prestige Marvel, like you had like the fucking Daredevil and that sort of stuff. The Netflix like TV Marvel.
But even that.
But then you have there is a whole level of Marvel TV shows that
was just they didn't care about.
Well, but they feel like the DC ones to me. Like they're kind of cheesy. They're definitely made for TV. They're
Gotcha.
cheap. And that's what Runaways was. But like, I actually ended up, I watched the first season with Vonnie and we just kind of like fell off of it. And then she started watching the second season and I resisted it. No, the fourth season got canceled. So the last episode of season 3 was a quick, we've got to end it sort of episode, but it was.
Oh, really? Just they just ended it. At least they had an ending, but it was like rushed.
Yeah, it was cute. They addressed some things that obviously they would have addressed had they had more time.
So that was on Hulu. Okay, so that's on Hulu.
Yeah. So we finished it and it was just like, it's one of those shows where like the whole time I'm watching it, it's like I could forget about this show and not feel bad about it, but you keep watching it anyway.
I think it's funny that Disney probably said, because Disney owns Hulu now.
Yeah.
They're probably like, no, this isn't what we liked. They probably started making that during when Fox was still around. They're like, we're going to consolidate with Disney Plus. We don't want any Marvel thing on there. That's probably what they thought. This doesn't fit into our sort of Marvel, Disney Plus stuff.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to think because
what the hell was Cloak and Dagger on now?
I would guess that got canceled too.
Oh, I guarantee you. But like, what was it on? What
Hulu? I think Vonnie and I watched it on Hulu.
It was 2 seasons.
So it only got 2 seasons.
No, sorry, Ian, it was on Freeform. I couldn't tell you if I even have Freeform. As in that Freeform? What is Freeform?
It was on Hulu too. It had to have been because Vonnie and I watched it. I don't know what the fuck Freeform is, and we certainly did not download an app to watch one episode of Cloak and Dagger.
Freeform is an American multinational basic cable channel owned by ABC, a subsidiary. So like it's a channel. Freeform TV.
All right. Anyways,
that's why I never saw it. And I used to like reading Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah,
I used to like reading it back when it was probably a little too dark and violent for 7-year-old, 8-year-old Pat, but it was different.
The crossover episode was really cheesy.
So they had their own crossover, and it's not even like the MCU. It's like not even the Netflix crossover because it's like the Freeform Hulu cross.
The second half of the third season of Runaways in particular is pretty bad, and that's like right where the crossover episode is. It's just
it's put it out of its misery.
But anyways, it was I ended up watching it all the way through. I ended up getting attached to the characters in some way, shape, or form. So something to be said about that.
So that's what you did, Ian.
Yep, that's what I did. Bobby Kotick continuously shit the bed over the weekend and continued to.
I guess the reports were off about Activision not knowing what Blizzard was doing in terms of the sexual harassment stuff.
Yeah,
it was like, oh, it's separated. Apparently not, according to the news in the past week or so.
Well, so initially they tried to say that it was more of a Blizzard thing than an Activision thing, and then they tried to say that the higher ups didn't know anything.
Yes, that was a big key. It's like they didn't really know what was going on.
But the Wall Street Journal reported that that's absolutely not the case, and that
shocked but not surprised.
Bobbert Kotick,
Bobbert, what he's called,
knew pretty much everything about it.
So he was getting informed.
Yeah, he was getting informed. In some instances, it says he was even participated in, abuse and harassment. And people have called for, it started with Polygon. I believe it was the Polygon article that started with it, calling for his resignation, basically just saying he needs to resign. The board backed him up and said that they still have faith in old Bobby. But it's looking like, I don't know. It looks like the will of the people might be speaking here. We have comments from Jim Ryan coming out of Sony, condemning it. You have comments from Microsoft,
Phil Spencer,
and then you have
re-examine our relationship.
Yep, and then Doug Bowser. This is all important to know. However, unless they really actively say they're going to do something, it's just words.
Well, the stock has taken a hit, and money talks. And then if there's even a threat of saying, well, get your act together or we won't feature your game or whatever, money talks. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
So with all this bad word of mouth from the 3 major video game companies, he's going to be gone, I think. Like, there's no way.
Well, like you said, these comments coming out this way and then having them be leaked documents, but having the companies readily confirm them when they're approached with this stuff that they would never do with any other leaked document. Yeah. It like you said before we started recording, it's pretty clear that Bobby's not well loved.
Yeah, they don't want him there.
This isn't a guy who is loved throughout the industry and had a couple missteps. No one's coming to his aid except for people who are financially benefiting from him.
These aren't even neutral. Usually a company will be neutral. It's like, these are unfortunate rumors. We'll see if there's an investigation. These are like, we have to re-examine our relationship. That's pretty that's as strong as a company's going to say that. Get your shit together for like a publicly traded company to say that.
So Bobby had the who is an adult man fucking goes by Bobby. Sorry,
or Tommy, whatever. So let's just recap some of the stuff that Bobby did according to the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
There's from the Verge recap. In 2006, one of his assistants complained that he had harassed her, including by threatening in a voicemail to have her killed. According to people familiar with the matter, it was settled out of court. Another, he was sued by the flight attendant on a private jet he co-owned. The flight attendant claimed the plane's pilot had sexually harassed her, and after she complained to the other owner, Mr. Kotick fired her. Defendants deny the allegations. In a separate action related to legal fees in the case, an arbitrator, citing what he said was sworn testimony, wrote that Mr. Kotick told the flight attendant and her attorneys, "I'm going to destroy you." Sounds like a great guy. No wonder these other companies are probably like, this guy's just a fucking douchebag, probably even on calls to us. We want this guy out, In 2008, they settled by paying the flight attendant $200,000, according to the arbitrator's decision. A spokesperson for Mr. Kotick said he couldn't have fired her in retaliation for complaining because she never complained directly to him. So this guy's just a piece of work, obviously.
Yeah, just a big shitty guy.
And if these are the three things we know about because there was illegal ramifications, then, smoke and fire sort of thing. So, yeah, I think there'll be movement. The stock's already gone down a bit.
I'll be surprised if he lasts out the week.
It's just shocking that the board would come out and say, yeah, we support is not reading the writing on the wall.
Activision has done nothing but prove itself fucking behind the times. It has tried like 2 or 3 times during this to release these statements that are like, we are an industry. And it's like, you can't. This is not fucking 1999. You can't come out with a statement that's going to get published in a video game magazine. Everyone's going to read it and then forget about it. It's the front page news every day.
It's people in their ivory towers. It's the board. The board. These are people with lots of money. People on the board. They don't keep track of what's going on in the ground. They don't care.
Right.
They have too much money, and for them it's like, well, whatever. Let them eat cake, and that's what it is. I can't imagine. I mean, yeah, they're all friends with each other. Obviously, they all. Hobnob. You have to be friendly to I can't believe. The board thing would have been like, this is your chance. This is your chance to throw them off, and people would be like, good for you, Activision board. Like, good,
right?
Like, he's gonna be gone. You can't like the stock is. You can't have relationships with the 3 companies be bad. The three. I mean, this is a money thing.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. So yeah, it sucks. What you put a timer on this?
We'll see if he's gone by the week.
Gone by Christmas?
Week. Gone by Christmas, I feel like. Yeah.
But he'll have his little golden parachute. He'll leave with like $15-20 million.
He's not going to face any consequences. No one ever does in America.
I'm going to destroy you, flight attendant.
That's already poor.
I'm going to destroy you. Oh my God. Yeah, there's other stuff in this Verge write-up because the Wall Street Journal one could be paywalled. I don't know. Sometimes they paywall some of this stuff. I feel like I should throw them some bucks, Wall Street Journal. They do a good job in some of this stuff.
Well, I was going to say, you know what? The WB's got a Smash Brothers game coming out. Sorry, a little glitch there for a second.
Ian glitched out?
Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, so it was leaked a couple months ago. I think pictures were going around showing yet another Smash Brothers type game. So Nickelodeon mashed all of its characters together.
And you were disappointed.
I mean, it's fun. It's
you
just
didn't like there was no voices.
No voices is real bad.
It's bad for cartoon characters not to have voices.
Yeah, it's awful. Then we started seeing pictures of a WB one, and there was like pictures of Tom and Jerry, Batman, and a couple other ones down below. And now it looks like it's officially announced. There's a Twitter, there's some Twitter stuff going on. Bugs Bunny is missing from Looney Tunes Twitter. Tom and Jerry is missing from Tom and Jerry Twitter. Apparently they're going to probably show up in some sort of, brawling arena.
Oh my God.
Some sort of brawling place.
Oh God.
I mean, here's the thing. I love these types of games, and like some of these people would be fun, but it within Nicktoons, like it feels like it's already kind of a universe, but this is just mixing the weirdest shit. We're going to have Steven Universe characters, Finn and Jake from Adventure Time, because Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network, Batman, Wonder Woman, and even Gandalf.
And Superman.
Because they have DC characters. They have the Lord of the Rings characters. I mean, it's
everything but Harry Potter. Probably because those rights are probably sequestered away. kind of separately because they had the rights to the movies, but they probably don't have the rights to put it in a game. So like that's what Warner Brothers owns. Like those are their big properties.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Harry Potter, DC, I guess Looney Tunes stuff, and Tom and Jerry. Like that's their
Batman. We could get some Blade Runner characters in there. Mortal Kombat.
Okay, but they already have literally a DC versus Mortal Kombat, don't they?
Yeah, but not a Smash Brothers.
Oh.
So you could throw some Mortal Kombat.
And they have the Injustice fighting games. So they already have
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, wow. Okay, they're gonna have Scooby.
They're definitely gonna have some Scooby.
They have some Scoob. Who else they got? Who else does Warner Brothers own? It's
Lego Movie.
Oh.
Happy Feet franchise.
But they don't own Lego though. They do, but they don't own the rights to Lego.
House of Wax, that horror movie.
So here's the point.
Johnny Quest.
The point is if half of your roster already,
I want fucking Johnny Quest.
If half of your roster already pre-exists in their own fighting games, meaning the DC characters,
National Lampoon.
Okay,
you get Chevy Chase in
Griswold.
Yeah.
So I think we're already 2 games in. We're not even counting Sony failed to do their own. So Sony failed to do failed on.
Oh yeah, that did not work out.
Failed. So, and that was the only big try. But there was an independent one I saw that didn't.
There's a couple of independent ones that do all right.
The point is, I think you have to have the right mixture of not just the universe characters have to mesh well, and people there have to be big enough fans of all of them. So the reason that obviously Smash Brothers worked because they are video game characters to begin with. They are video game characters. It makes sense to play video game characters. It doesn't make as much sense to play. I guess playing as Gandalf could be fun. I guess. But it doesn't make sense to have Gandalf fight Bugs Bunny. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
To me would make more sense if they just focused and honed in on the Cartoon Network stuff.
Yeah, that makes kind of sense.
It'd make more sense.
I was going to say that there was the Tom and Jerry game. There was one on the N64.
There was also one on the Nintendo.
So like
a couple on the Game Boy Advance.
Is there enough Tom and Jerry characters to keep doing it? Probably not. That's why,
Tom and Jerry verse.
There's like 6 characters. There's the dog. There's the
little
mouse,
dog.
There's the mouse.
The baby mouse.
Running out already. There's not as much characters.
The white cat with the lipstick.
Oh, the female cat.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tom was always lusting after. That's right. So that's not a lot there in the universe. Anyway, so we're not excited about this.
No, no, it's gonna be soulless, just like the.
Will it be a Shaggy and Scooby combo? No, they got to separate them out. There's not enough characters. I'm just shocked that it showed how small the number of characters that had to include 3 superheroes in it. 3 of them. Like they should be sequestered. They have their own games already that they're in, their own fighting games. It doesn't make any sense to do that. It doesn't to me. You're gonna say, well, Pat, you got fighting characters in Smash Brothers, but they're like such a small part of the roster, and the game's been out for 20 years before they put those people in. So it's, it's different.
Analogue Pocket shipping in December. It's good news.
What?
Big news.
Why is that big news, Ian? Because people assumed it wouldn't because of all the other delays.
I was ready to just assume.
Yeah, you're casting up aspersions.
Not because of Analogue themselves, but simply because something happened with the Evercade Verse, something happened with the Playdate, something happened.
Evercade Verse are ready to come in. They're like stuck on a ship.
Something happened with the Steam Deck. I think a lot of this. So I wasn't thinking that it wouldn't be ready. I was thinking something was going to happen with shipping.
Okay.
Because
fair enough.
Because there's been lots and lots of shipping problems.
Sure.
So it wasn't that I didn't think it was a finished product. It's that I assumed shipping would carry it over until January. I'm very excited about that. It ships on the 13th. Mm-hmm. I go out of town on the 17th. So if anyone listening at Analogue wants to maybe
Oh, you want it early? You want
Ship that out to me so I can do a review.
Look at what they say. We understand that some of you will be away during the holiday season. We prefer delivery in the new year. With this in mind, we were offering to hold your package over the holiday period and start shipping on January 3rd. If you cannot accept delivery between the 14th and December 30th, you should request a hold for your order. You can also request a hold with the U.S. Postal Service. So
yeah,
but the fact is that they're offering themselves to hold it. So that's nice.
I know. It is nice.
Please reply to the email or to contact support. Yeah. This is great news. It's almost like a pleasant surprise to a lot of people because since they didn't do an update, they're like, okay, that's already 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
That's 3 weeks from today.
Yep.
So that's great.
Very excited about it.
And you're in the first batch. I'm in the second batch. No, that's right. Yeah.
Little bummed that we didn't get
not in the second batch. There is no second batch. I got up 10 minutes too late. I got up on the couch and it was sold out. That's right. I'm in the second batch of Playdate. That's right.
What was I going to say though? Didn't grab the Game Boy, not the Game Boy, the Game Gear adapter. I wish I had. So yeah,
that's the only one available right now. It's a Game Gear one,
right?
Or was available,
right?
So, but yeah,
it's the only one that was put up yet.
Oh boy, do I want to play some Lynx and Turbo games on this.
But I'm definitely ready for this. Would love to be able to take it on my trip to Buffalo. We'll see if I get lucky. That would definitely put it through its paces.
So that's shipping in December. You know what's also shipping December? Stuff at ultimatenintendo.com. Books will be shipping December. RBI baseball stickers are shipping. Enamel pins with our cute faces on them, or just a big pixel pat mushroom head pat. For all your holiday gifting needs. And we have t-shirts. We still have some t-shirts
We
left.
do. Slap us on your chest.
Maybe I'll do a sale for Black Friday on the t-shirts. Wink.
Wink.
At ultimatenintendo.com. I'm going to be on... We're going to be on Twitch on Wednesday, twitch.tv/CountryCode. Then I'm on Cameo, cameo.com/PatCountry. I did a wedding anniversary last week, 10-year wedding anniversary.
Ah,
it's very nice.
Nice.
Thank you for bringing me into your matrimony. Makes me feel special. Makes me feel good. G4 is returning, Ian. Or it's returned. It's returned. It's on.
Take it away, Pat. I never watched G4. I've never seen anything on G4. It was popular at a time where it seemed like G4 got popular at the time where a lot of people had started to kind of stop doing the cable
Mid
thing.
2000s to late 2000s?
Yeah, people started to move away from cable. And
I just thought it was strange that Frank watched G4 more than me.
Yeah,
I'm not saying, half that was probably Olivia Munn. I'm not going to lie. And whoever else was hosting, X-Play. I'm sure there was someone else cute on X-Play. So this is interesting because this is going to be returning to cable networks as well as Twitch. So they know that they're smart. They're hitting. You can't just return to just cable.
No way you could do that.
Especially for gamers, especially as a lot of people, if they cut the cable cords, they might have Sling or like I have YouTube TV. They got to get their name out there though. So this is going to be on real cable networks as well. Verizon Fios, Cox. Xfinity TV, Philo, and Twitch. That's where it's returning to. So they have their lineup of games coming back. Games of shows. They're going to have Attack of the Show coming back. X-Play, of course, those are the two big ones. They're going to have a Dungeons and Dragons show. Maybe you'll check that out. Esports Award show. And so it looks like they're doing going to be they have a launch schedule that's happening. Started last week. So they're back. And our pal Gerard is a part of G4.
Yeah, that's the exciting thing. It's cool to see him get that opportunity.
Yeah. Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Were you shocked about this Nintendo news, Ian? I was kind of surprised. Came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the Smash Brothers scene. But Nintendo, one of the big complaints against Nintendo from people who play Smash Brothers is that Nintendo has never really shown any interest in competitive Smash.
They haven't cultivated it. They've just sent cease and desist when people were using, modded versions with better net code and things like that. And that's basically when Nintendo gets in the news for this stuff. It's like, yeah, they've come down on people running a Smash tournament.
Yeah, it's funny. I know that Nintendo and Sakurai and the people who've developed it, it's always been kind of like a party game to them. But hey, if people are taking your game seriously and that's who's buttering your bread, you might want to look into it, into supporting that and nurturing that and helping that grow. So the first officially licensed Smash Brothers tournament is coming in 2022. It's going to be for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate and Super Smash Brothers Melee. I think that's the even more interesting thing, because
big news.
Nintendo never gives a shit about their legacy stuff.
There's no reason for them with that because they don't make any money on it anymore. So
Right.
That's why it's big.
So, it's just big that it's sponsored in and of itself. But the fact that it's a Melee tournament as well, I bet you if Ultimate wasn't there, they would not have been sponsoring.
No.
They're like, this is sure.
Yeah, they realize no one plays Brawl, but yeah, they got to do their current product. They have to.
Well, people play the current product. They definitely do. Brawl is the Wii one.
But it's not a tournament thing like Melee.
So
Melee's the game du jour.
I don't know. The new one's been pretty popular.
For the tournament, it's always been Melee. Been huge.
I'm just saying. I know it has, but recently people have definitely played lots of the current ones. It's
I know.
Not like they don't play it.
Historically, it's been Melee.
Yes.
For 20 years. Anyway.
So that's.
I love the original. The original's fantastic, but it's less characters and whatever. It's not as polished. So people are the announcements were funny because the tweets are funny about this. So anyway, this is run by Panda Global, the first officially licensed circuit for Ultimate and for Melee to North America. Details released soon. So I think this must have been Nintendo America probably twisting Japan's arm. Be like,
I have a
you
feeling
got to do this.
Yep.
Come on. We don't look just bad. We're leaving some money on the table, and they're doing marketing for us for free, basically.
Clearly leaving money on the table.
Or even if it's not, even if they're just it's like, come on, it's minimal amount of effort for a lot of goodwill. That's all it is. And yes, they're probably going to not allow modded versions of their games to be played, but maybe it encourages Nintendo to come up with better fixes on their own. I'm just saying, maybe in a perfect world, maybe. The first response was partnering with the company that's killing your own community. Yes, excited for Melee to be an objectively worse version than what it should be, and for PM to be treated like Voldemort. Exactly what I wanted. The next response was, if only Nintendo never existed, imagine how big the Melee community would be. Tongue-in-cheek, but true. It's just like, they made the games you love, but yes, they have come down a little harshly here and there. Absolutely. No one's arguing that.
No.
For shutting down tournaments here and there. So I guess we'll see what happens with it. I don't know much about the Smash, the Smash scene, but I'm sure this made waves, right?
That's right. The original Grand Theft Auto trilogy was now put back on Steam.
It's on Steam?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Not just consoles?
I thought it was on Steam.
I don't know about Steam. It was put up on there. Oh, now it's all platforms. They updated it. Oh, it was an update to our update. So there was obviously huge backlash. We did a segment on it, or should have been its own segment, about how awful the definitive GTA Trilogy release has gone.
Yes.
I mean, broken game, awful graphics, the blinding rain effects, and people were like, "This is horrible. It's unfinished." And this is Rockstar, one of the biggest game companies on the planet, doing this. And on top of that,
to the license that made them who they are.
Yes. I like Manhunt. And I like State of Emergency. But
no one likes State of Emergency.
It was okay, that first game. They do more than one. But the problem was this, is that they took off the original versions of the game, which is not just bad for game preservation. What if I just wanted to play the original ones? I'd have no problem playing the PS2 versions of these games today.
What if you shit the bed and dropped the ball like we expected you all to, and we wanted to play the games like as they were meant to be played? So
they had to come out and address this.
They addressed it. The first paragraph, first sentence is just very special. We all know how I love corporate speak. Hi, everyone. We want to provide an update regarding the unexpected technical issues that came to light as part of the launch of Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. Unexpected technical issues? You fucking played it. You made it.
You had no QA.
You shit it out of your butt. It came out of your butt and it was bad. You saw it.
This is a case of, like I said, they didn't care enough about it. They thought people will just like it no matter what. I don't know why. There was no quality control. No quality control at Rockstar. Like, that's like the weird thing to think about when you hear that. Traditionally the games have come out and people are like, okay, this is pretty good. You know, this is complete. You know, it's there. Yeah, there's a day one patch now on Red Dead 2 or whatever, but like, there's not like broken Rockstar games traditionally. Then now you have a broken game that made your company the powerhouse. It's the 3 games that did, but obviously the GTA 3 trilogy did. We want to sincerely apologize to everyone who has encountered issues. The series, all the games that make up this iconic trilogy are as special to us as we know they are to fans from the world. The updated versions of the class games did not launch in a state that meets our own standards of quality. Then why did they launch at all?
Yeah.
Someone's head has to roll.
Many people showed active disdain for consumers in this process.
Someone said this is ready to go out. Someone made that decision. Was it the fact that you needed this out before Christmas to make money? Like, is that why? Like, why was the decision made?
Someone said, "Don't care, release it. We'll weather the storm and fix it later."
This is literally a year after the CD Projekt Red debacle. Just about a year.
A year after the CEO of Rockstar came out and made a statement on Twitter, or I made a statement somewhere. I saw it on Twitter about the about how bad that was. About how you can't do that.
They're going to put out a new update in the coming days for all versions. In the meantime, it says it pains to hear us hearing reports that members of our development team being harassed on social media. Don't harass people about a game. You can complain about a game. Don't harass the people making the game, though. So don't do that. So what they're going to be doing, they're going to try and make it up to you. They're going to do what they should have done. We'll be adding the classic PC versions of the 3 GTA games back to the Rockstar store shortly as a bundle. Rockstar store, not Steam. Additionally, everyone who has purchased GTA the Trilogy through June 30th of next year, will receive the classic versions as well in the Rockstar Games launcher library at no additional cost. That's goodwill to do that. That's good. Sure. Someone like me might want to then purchase them to have them on my PC, and I'll get hopefully upgraded versions that are playable in the future. Like you should have done that originally, to be honest. You should have had them included originally, or as a bundle price, an add-on. $5, we add on the originals, whatever, to like the new, whatever. You should have done that. And then also the other update is definitive version is now live across all platforms, including Switch. So,
an update.
That was the update. I didn't say anything about this coming to Steam, though. Putting them back on Steam. I think they have their own launcher, I guess. Yeah, I searched for the GTA games a few days ago. I didn't see them on Steam. I mean, these games aren't. The 4 and 5 are. The GTA Trilogy, these games are not on Steam. So they're separate from Steam. They don't like that 30% Steam. You got to do better. You got to come down 15%, 20%, 12%. Like Epic Game Stores, you got to do better. It's Capital Edition. So the point is this. Again, this should never have gotten to this point, especially with games that are as beloved and as famous as these games.
You can get the first Grand Theft Auto on Steam, though.
Oh yeah, you can get everything but 3. You can get 1, 2, 4, and 5. They skipped over 3.
3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
I call them 3. The 3 trilogy. I call them whatever. The same engine. That was a great time for Rockstar, wasn't it? And they were still doing Midnight Club games.
Oh, like I said, I've seriously never fucking played a minute of that
series. You've never played?
I've never played a minute of it.
What? All right. We're moving on to the main podcast, Ian?
Yeah, we're on our way.